coming up, it's 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 there.
Okay, welcome to another edition of Blues TV. We're in the off season, but we've got some very exciting news to report from Monks Lane. I'd like to introduce you to Mark Allen. Mark, would you like to tell us a little bit about yourself and your involvement with the club?
Sure. I've been with the club roughly 9 years, involved in coaching for the minis and juniors, and also with setting up the touch rugby and being an ardent supporter of the Newbury Blues.
So Mark, I'd like you to just tell us a little bit about this exciting news, this exciting project.
Have you got my profile there with my nose?
Absolutely.
We've got your nose, don't worry.
Okay.
Okay, so tell us about this this very exciting initiative that we've got.
Well, back in March, you know, when David called that exceptional or extraordinary meeting where we made a move to get not rid of the players, but where we had to lay off all the players, and we had this meeting, I felt an urge, a need to actually get more involved in. Having watched the club over the years, you know, struggle financially, I wanted to get involved and do something. I mean, as it says in the shirt, and I use this in all my management presentations as well throughout my corporate life, we expect nothing, blame nobody, or do something. I think it's a very good mantra in which to base everything that you do in life on. And I think I got involved and said, let's do something about the club. We set up the steering committee, as you know, as you're a member of. Yeah. And then things moved on. We came up with ideas, well, what can we do to actually improve the financial performance of the company? And one of the things that we did was say, well, we can build stands. We can build stands to stop people getting wet as they come to watch the Blues play. And from doing that came the idea of, why don't we just turn this into a competition? And as you know, Neil, you are now our minis and juniors champion to raising funds for a stand. And we got Ian Barrett, who's also on the steering committee, to do the supporter stands. And we're raising this competition, raising awareness within the community to actually get people to contribute, so we can build these stands, which is over there on the outer bank of the first team grounds, and we get people in, get them dry, and just build more of a camaraderie spirit, more of an attraction into the game that takes place here every other Saturday during the rugby season.
So we're going to have 2 stands.
Was that too long?
That was quite long, actually. I thought I'd get in there. So wind you up and off you go. But we're going to have 2 stands over there. There's going to be a competition. Yeah. The competition is between which sections?
We've got a competition between the supporters, which Ian Barrett is with, and then your team, the minis and juniors.
The winning team.
The winning team.
Yeah.
Ian, do you want to come in and compete here? Because I think we need to have some competition.
I introduce you to Ian Barrett.
Winning team.
So Ian's going to be championing the supporters group. So Ian, tell us a little bit about why you wanted to get involved in this.
Well, much like Mark and yourself, I've spent a long time of my life so far up at Newbury and enjoying it and everything else it's got to offer, and I think we want to make sure this club's here for a long time to come yet, and I've got a lot of faith in the members and supporters of this club. You know, there's people here supporting the club through good times and bad, and I'm pretty optimistic that if we can show them what the future holds and show them some good news, people can put their hands in their pocket and help us out along the way. So, you know, there's a lot of people who haven't got time to come up here and spend every night doing jobs, doing something else, and want to help, and this is hopefully an easy way to put whatever amount of money they've got set to one side into the kitty and see what we can do and build a ground that we're all proud of.
Yeah, I mean, we launched this by appealing first of all to the minis and juniors, and you know, we got pretty good response. You know, we started off with saying, you know, a minimum of £10 per month, not only for the stands but also sponsors players. And now what we've done is we've accelerated this and we turned it into a competition, and we're focusing on the stands, but the opportunity for people to still put money on a monthly basis to sponsor players is still there as well. You know, we need to do something. The members, that are out there, and those that are supporting, and those that aren't supporting yet. You need to dig into your pockets. Nothing's for free. First Division Rugby costs a lot of money to run. These facilities that we have, these wonderful facilities, they cost a lot of money to run, and so we need all of you to actually dig into your pockets. Doesn't matter how much it is. If it's £10, it's £10. If it's £100, it's great. If it's £1,000, there are lots of people within the club that are very wealthy. You know, they can afford giving £10,000 in a heartbeat. So if those people are out there, I encourage you to come forward and put money into the club, into the stand.
Supporters stand.
Into the, I don't
So
care which stand, as long as we get 2 stands at least
doesn't care, we
before
do.
the season.
So Mark, tell us a little bit about the actual stands that we're going to build here. And,
They cost.
what they're going to give us.
They cost roughly about £7,000, and then we've got to spend the rest of the money in putting in groundwork.
So how much are we trying to raise here?
We're trying to raise £10,000 per stand.
Okay.
So it's £10,000 per stand, and we'll put them on a concrete block. They're non-seating stands, but it's a bit like a shed. You know, like the Gloucester shed, we will have our own shed here, the Blues shed, where people can stand and covering and make some noise. Yeah.
Absolutely. And watch a winning team.
And watch a winning team.
So we've got the competition off to a flying start.
Yes.
Can you tell us how much we've got off to a start?
Yeah, we've got £2,500 each. Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
Only 7.5 per stand to go.
Exactly. Now, we had to kick it. I wanted to put some money into the club, so we might as well do something useful that helps generate cash coming forward. So let's do it. You know, I'm impartial. I'd like the Mini and Juniors to win, but other than that, I'm impartial.
So anyone that doesn't want to support South African, feel free to put the money into the supporters stand.
Why should we put any money in?
Well, you should put money in because those that are involved in the club, and let's just take the Newbury and Mini section, there's 400 members, the biggest single member group around. They benefit from this club, and they need to put something back, because if we don't do something worthwhile, do something that doesn't just put money down the drain, but actually put something that generates cash, because when people can stay dry and watch a game, they're more likely to come to watch the Blues play, which means we get more gate receipts, which means we get more money in the coffers, and we can afford to get better players and stay in First Division Rugby and continue to prosper as a club.
He's coming up, 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 he's coming up. It's there.